Alright guys, hope you don't mind the super messy cage. I need to clean the wheel, but I figured even though it's midweek, I didn't get to making a video earlier because life just keeps going crazy. I had to take the kittens into the vet to get them dewormed today. So that was fun. And I have zero energy or time. So yeah, we're doing this now. But here are the available girls to zoom out. I can't remember the exact number, but I know all of the individuals. So we have two black tans that are poor black tans. That's one of them right there. We've got an extreme black with a white tail tip. That's her right there. She's also Angora. We've got a poor black Angora right there. We've got a blue Angora. Then we've got a Himalayan, who is right here. And we've got a retired mama. She's about 7-8 months right now, and she's doing amazing. She's had 2 litters for me. My retired mama price is $6 right now. I'm actually discounting all of them by a couple bucks from what I normally do just because of how crazy things have been. I'd rather just get these guys off to good homes so that they are able to enjoy themselves. Because they've been here for long enough. Yeah. You guys got to go somewhere where you can have like a mansion instead of a temporary cage where I keep my for sale females. Yeah, because this is boring. One wheel? Yeah, for all of you guys, what the heck? Anyways, yeah, so I'd like to get these guys out to new homes quickly. So, if you're interested, now's a good time. It's at least a couple bucks cheaper, which, I mean, mice aren't that expensive in the first place, but it is kind of nice. But this girl is the Extreme Black Angora. She is pretty chill. One thing to know, if you are new to mice, is that females are never going to be as cuddly, well, generally never going to be as cuddly as the males are. Females are more active, curious, but they can, of course, be interactive as well as active. So, generally speaking, when I'm looking for friendliness in females, I'm looking for females who will confidently approach your hand without fear of it, and even crawl on it and kind of check it out, and will happily take treats from you. That's kind of the fun part. And as you can see, she just did that, so that means you're doing pretty good. And of course, I also look for like how they handle being picked up. Even if they don't love it because they're explorative and they want to play, if they deal with it and it's easy to pick them up, then that's a pretty good score. And some of these guys are better than others. She's pretty good. She was actually, I was thinking of keeping her as a breeder because she's great. But she had a sister just like her, and she has a white tail tip, and her sister has a solid tail tip. So that was kind of the deciding factor, was just that little white spot on the end of her tail, which is kind of silly, but you know, when you have options, you might as well pick the ones with slightly better coloring. Then this, of course, is one of the tans. They're very poor tan, but they're very sweet. And I mean, color doesn't matter for cuddles, right? But as you can see, they deal with handling pretty well. I haven't handled anybody in this batch very much at all for the last couple weeks because of how crazy it's been. But they're still pretty good, so she's easy to pick up. This girl right here is a black pied. I was also going to keep her. She's actually, like, probably 4 months old now. But I haven't gotten around to breeding her, and I was like, you know what, I don't actually need her for any projects. I'm going to let her go off to somebody who's going to enjoy her thoroughly, because she's cool. She's a very confident, bold, explorative mouse. Really fun to watch. This girl is a mix between actually a feeder mouse that a friend had me watch for her, and then one of my males that I didn't actually want to breed that much. So I, of course, wasn't going to keep her because I was like, I don't want or need you for my lines personally, because you don't fit my goals. I don't want albino in my lines. So she is free. I mean, not free, but she's free to go to a new home for a discounted price. Probably the same as a retired lady, so $6. Because she's not she's not bad, but she's not the best quality. Definitely a little bit more skittish than some of my other mice. But she got some of the sweetness from my lines, so she's pretty chill. As you could tell by the fact that I just picked her up out of nowhere. Easy to handle. Yeah, you're not bad, even if you don't really want to be held as much as some of the others do. And then we've got this little sweetie, who I was also going to keep. But then I was like, I just got a bunch of satins from my trip, and she's satin. And the whole reason I kept her was because she's a satin. But I don't need any extra satins at this point. And she's not actually a color that I'm breeding for. I'm not going for silver, and that's what she is. She's a silver pied. She's very pretty. Don't get me wrong. I love the color, but I gotta stick to my goals if I want to make any progress. So, she's very sweet. She's one of the sweetest ones in here, I'd say. She's very gentle, very loving. Yeah, very soft. Yeah, you're so sweet. One of the easiest to handle. Hence why I wanted to keep her. But I've got some of her relatives who are also very sweet. who I'm working on passing on some of their angelic temperaments. They're just getting better and better with every generation. A lot of these guys, I don't know if I've already said this, but a lot of these guys are mixed with my mice and then other new lines, or they're like second, maybe third generation from crosses. So there's still some work to be done. But these guys I all determined were at least healthy, and none of them are aggressive, of course. They're all good at interacting with each other. They're all confident to an extent and relatively easy to handle. None of them are gonna like jerk away from you and freak out. So for that reason, I was like, yeah, all of them are good at least to go to pet homes. So this girl is another one that I was gonna keep, but she had 2 siblings exactly like her, so I just kept them. But she's chill. She is a blue Angora, and she's quite pretty. Very healthy, robust, gorgeous face. I love her face. And she has a nice dark tail, too. Yeah, you do. You're so cute. Let's see. Hi, Retired Mama. Hello. I don't know if I already talked about you, but she gave me 2 litters. She did really good. She's a high-energy lady. She's very spunky, even though she's like 7, 8 months old at this point. But she's still got a lot of life left in her. Mice from her line, like her grandpa, I think, or great-grandpa is still kicking. And he is now 2 years old, so, you know, that line's doing pretty good. So she's got plenty of life left in her, if you want an old lady. This is my, this is the extreme black again. Did I already talk about you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, guys, I am so tired right now. It's like 11 at night, and I've been waking up earlier than I normally do, so I'm exhausted. Hopefully what I say makes sense. Okay, I think one of these is I think it's her. I know, hun. I haven't handled this girl as much yet because she's only like 6 weeks old. So she's still a little bit nervous about my existence, but she's really doing good, honestly. Yeah, you're doing good. You're just kind of freaked out because I haven't held you very much at all, huh? I'm sorry about that, hun. I usually do. I usually say hi more often. But she's doing great. She's a poor black self, Angora, and honestly, I think that she's quite a sweetie, as you can see by the fact that she's letting me pet her, even though I have hardly held her at all. So, yeah, and she just ran under my hand, so she's not scared of me or anything. So that's great. Yeah, so, did I go over everybody? Let's see, black pied, the 2 black tans, the extreme black with the little white tail tip, silver pied Angora, retired mom, blue, let's see, black pied, I think, oh, and Himalayan. Yeah, I think that's everybody. So, everybody here is between $6 and $10. If you're interested in anybody, all these guys would make great additions to colonies. Some more friendly than others, and some, of course, I can tell for sure will be better breeders if you are a breeder. So, yeah, just let me know what you're planning on using them for. And I'll go ahead and I'll set you up with the mice that I think will be best for you. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks, guys, for dealing with the insanity. Fostering kittens, as it turns out, is exhausting, but I'll get this posted and write up a description for each mouse for you. And I'll talk to y'all later.